Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are delaying their controversial refinance fee. What does this mean for the market? Tune in to Tom's Take. You're definitely going to want to watch this one. Just last week, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae announced that they are delaying their 0.5% adverse market fee for all refinances. So if you weren't following this, they came out almost out of nowhere. A little bit of an absurd timeline, very punitive in nature, that any refinance starting September 1st, which is today, the day you're watching this video, would have a 0.5% adverse market fee that was going to be rolled out universally throughout the country. And now Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac have come out and said they're going to delay that fee until December. It's not the first time that they've rolled out a fee like this. It's happened in the past. What people were really concerned about is this came out of nowhere, there was no notice, and there's a lot of people considering refinancing, and now all of a sudden you have an extra half a point fee. That's going to be 0.5% of your loan amount, to be very clear, that's going to be on your closing cost statement. So that's now been pushed back to December. So what does all this mean? And a lot of people came out and were up in arms about all this, and that's a normal thing that happens when you see these policy changes come almost out of nowhere. So here's what's likely going to happen. Number one, if you're thinking about refinancing, you better do it now. So if you've had any thoughts of refinancing, we have a couple episodes back talked about when it makes sense to refinance, when it doesn't. I would get on that literally today. When the announcement came out, but it caused rates to bump up a little bit. So obviously the goal of a refi is to lower your rate, lower your payment. So start that process today if you're thinking about refinancing. That's the best piece of advice I can have for anyone watching. What this likely means moving forward is that we're going to probably see lenders roll this into their costs, roll it into their rates, and it might cause rates on refinances to bubble up a little bit. So that's what a lot of experts are predicting. So if you're thinking about refinancing, now's the time to do it. It's another cost of doing business. After December, that's how it's going to be. There's not going to be a lot of fight or change there. And it also tells me if you're thinking about trying to buy something right now and move into that home where you want to lock into a lower payment, do it now before rates go up. This is likely a policy that's going to cause rates to bump up a little bit. I'm not talking about crazy increases, just higher than these record rates we've been seeing at 2.75%, 2.875%, 3% all on conforming loans, and 3 to 3.25% on jumbo loans. And that's the lesson here. Don't get stressed out about this news. It's likely going to be handled on the financials on the back end of a refinance. Just act quickly if you're thinking about doing that. Really simple. You got questions? You know where to reach me.